Hello. So we're going to talk about conductors and insulator. Okay. So conductor in Chinese is called 导体, and insulator is called 绝缘体. Anyway, so we're going to talk about this too. So for conductor, let's say like a copper, right? So it has the nucleus. And then you have electrons. Can't remember how many electrons, but you can look up in the periodic table. So in the very outer shell, right? So the outer shell, you have some valence electron, right? Okay, so I'm just going to draw some of them, right? So the basic idea for conductor is that this valence electron are not attracted, the attractive force to the nucleus is not very big, okay? So basically, we're going to call, right, some of this is going to be free electrons, so they can actually leave nucleus further away, right? So away from this nucleus and go to the neighbors, right? So there's not a nucleus here, right? And then so one of this, right, or more than one of them, right, they can travel. And this valence electron that can go away is called free electrons. So this free electron will be acting as a conducting medium, right? So that they can conduct the electricity. Okay, so that's conductor. So for the insulator, right? So for insulator, so let's say like paper, right? This is the paper. Okay, so then there's also nucleus. Okay, and then there's some electron that's, some valence electron as well. But this valence electron, on the other hand, right, it's very tightly attracted by the nucleus, right? So this force, this F attracted, right, to the nucleus is strong, so that it's more bonded, right? So for the insulator, right, this valence electron are bonded, right? They are bonded tightly, okay? So they cannot move around. So there's no free electron in this case. So no free electron for the insulator, right? So no free electron. Okay, so it's harder, much harder to conduct electricity. Okay, so that's our short lesson on conductor and insulator. And we're going to continue. We're going to talk about charging by conduction. Okay, so charging means 充电, okay? Right, so let's say if I have something that's already have positive charge. Let's say there are 4 of them, okay? And then there's another metal, okay? So both are metal. This one here is neutral, right? Neutral, and it's a metal. And this is also a metal. So metal is a good conductor, right? Metal is a good, naturally a good conductor, right? So naturally good conductor, naturally good conductor in nature, right? Good conductor. So for example, silver, right? So silver is the best conducting material, and then copper, right? So naturally good conductor, right? So silver, copper, right? And gold, right? Okay. Anyway, so this is metal, but it's charged, right? This is already has positive charge on, right? Positive charge on 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of them. And this one has none, okay? So 0 charges. So if you have them contact each other, okay? So they contact each other, for example, right? So then there's a free electron, okay? So there's a free electron it's gonna E minus, right? And then since this is positive, right? So it's gonna attract this free electron to go over there, right? To invite him to come to their home, okay? So in this case, let's say they're about the equal size, that eventually, right? So two of them will go. So then this side here would neutralize to the positive charge. So then this one here would then left with two. There'll be two left, right? And this side here will be, right? Will be also two, because two of the free electron move over. So now you're losing negative. So this one also become positive. So now you have, right, two of the two each, okay? Both are positive charge. But since they are positive, so they will actually repel each other. Now if you separate them, right? You separate them, now they would be, two positive charge, right? Okay? So that's called charging by conduction. Okay, so you having the real contact. So this is actual contact, physical contact. Okay, and the word conduction here means that they actually have the real contact, and then the charges would distribute again, right? It will redistribute. Okay, all right. Now we're going to do the charging by induction. Okay, charging by induction. Okay, charging by induction, right? Induction in Chinese is 感应, okay? So means that you don't actually come into contact, right? So let's say if you have something like, negative charge, for example, negative charge, it's a metal, okay? It's a metal again, right? And then you have a neutral metal, okay? But you have it actually connected to the ground, like that, okay? Now if you bring it closer, but no contact, okay? You bring it closer like that, for example, okay? Right, so because of the negative charge here, the positive will come a little closer, okay? So basically your negative will come to the other side, okay? So your free electron moves. So this is a metal, remember? So they have free electron. So the free electron, these are the free electron. So free electron comes to this side. So then this side here become positive charge because you lost the electron. Electron is negative charge, right? So we know electron is negative charge. It's negative charge. And proton, there's also a proton inside nucleus. So proton is positive charge, right? And neutron is no charge, okay? Neutron, 中子, right? No charge, right? So zero, no charge. Okay? And now this is on this side, and so it's connected to ground, so this would go, okay? So the free electron would actually move over here. So free electron would actually comes over here now. Go into the ground, okay? Go into the ground. So now if you separate the two, right? If you separate the two, now you move this away, okay? You move that away. So you still have 4, and that still have 4. But now you already inducted, right? You induce the charge. And now you are left with, and let's say we cut the ground now, okay? We cut the ground. So we separate them. Let's see. Now you cut it first, okay? So you cut it, okay? And then you move this one over to the left-hand side, okay? You cut it, right? So the free electron already went in, right? Went to the ground, okay? So first you cut, okay? And then you move the left-hand side, move this metal, right, to the left, move to left, okay? And then, right, you move to the left, and this one here is already cut, right? So this one here would then left with this positive, okay? And so you end up with something that's charged by the induction. So this is called charging by induction, okay? All right, so that's all we have for today. We'll talk to you next time. Bye now.